Hey everybody, it's Eric from Maxlider Brothers Customs, and we're here with a quick tip to help you buy a better Bronco for your restoration project or your little mini project that you want to try getting on the road quickly. Now, Broncos are filled with gotchas, and I'm going to show you the one thing to look for to save you tens of thousands of dollars that if you can avoid, you're going to get your Bronco on the road faster and you're going to spend a lot less. So let's run in the back and take a look in the boneyard at some of the vehicles that we've got back there just waiting for some love. So what is that one thing that really spells the death of the Bronco? Let me show you. This rear quarter panel is actually comprised of two pieces of metal. You'll see that this main body line running down the Bronco, the rear quarter panel, the door, the fender, actually has a lip. And this lip represents where two pieces of metal, the upper quarter and the lower quarter, meet. Now, back in the day, Ford would weld these shut and then they'd fill them with what's basically known as seam sealer. The tough part is, over 50 years, 40 years, condensation gets in them, moisture, and it begins to collect. You'll notice on this one, you see a lot of rust popping through. This one's cracking, and it's probably been redone at some point, and it wasn't redone well, and as a result, it's coming back through and it's causing major problems. That's a bad deal, but here's the gotcha. It's probably also coming through in a couple other areas as well that are very difficult to fix. Let's take a look at the B-pillar on this Bronco and see what's going on with that. Yep, and just as I suspected, we open the door and we look at this B-pillar and it's filled with rust coming through, flakes, bad body work. It shows me that it's probably been fixed previously and it's come back. Now, if you see one doorpost, one B-pillar that has all these issues, you can bet that the B-pillar on the other side of the vehicle probably has the same issues. And if that's going bad, then chances are the A-pillars are also in that kind of shape. So you go from having just a little bit of rust on the seam in this rear quarter panel to now replacing all four pillars to make your doors sit inside this Bronco. And let me tell you, that is not a project that the amateur can do and many professionals can't do. It's a substantial amount of work, and you really have to ask yourself whether the Bronco's worth what you're paying for it, or even worth going through all of that heartache to repair it. So here we are packed inside this Bronco because I want to show you where the rubber really meets the road in terms of the rust and its extensiveness on this Bronco. You remember that I said if rust is shown on the outside of the vehicle on that body seam, it's probably starting from the inside out. And sure enough, you'll notice on this one, it's just filled with Bondo, filled with putty, looks like cake frosting. Terrible craftsmanship, but I see it all the time. People slap that together as a temporary 2 or 3 year fix, but it's coming back, and sure enough on this Bronco, it's come all the way through and it's causing real problems for the owner. Now we've shown you what a bad one looks like, and it begs the question, what's a nice rear body line look like in a rear quarter panel? Well, we sourced this tub out of New Mexico, and you'll see that the line is original metal. This seam, you can see where the seam sealer has actually cracked from the weather and the sun, but it's not rusting through. I'm willing to bet if you look on the other side of this rear quarter panel, you'll see nice, flat, beautiful metal, just the way it was designed when Ford produced the vehicle back in 1971. Yep, just as I suspected, although it's filled with some dirt and some dust, you'll notice that the inside of this body seam is in amazing condition. Flat, original metal, no rust, no bubbles, nothing that's going to creep in and cause your project to balloon in scope. This is the expensive stuff that people don't typically know to look for and can save you tens of thousands of dollars as you're looking for a Bronco to restore for yourself. All right, now that doesn't totally help you buy the perfect Bronco as you're searching for one halfway across the country, but it gives you the #1 thing to start looking for to avoid spending tens of thousands of extra dollars and ruining your Bronco project. Stay tuned, we'll bring more tips to help you in your Bronco journey. I'm Eric from Maxlider Brothers Customs. God bless you and good luck.